Today I'd like to share with you a simple routine to help you ground your energy. Hi, I'm Jeff Chand, acupuncturist, practitioner of traditional Chinese medicine and Qigong instructor. In this day and age, we're inundated with so much information and so much to overwhelm us. It's easy to get ungrounded with all our busy thoughts. We can have worries for the future, we can have regrets from the past, we can have interpersonal problems, and we can have so many things going on in our head at the same time. So it's important to be able to ground yourself and to feel like you're just here in the moment and clear-minded. So that's what this routine is all about, is helping you become grounded and clear-minded. So this is a great routine to do if you do feel a lot of anxiety, if your mind is reeling and racing all the time, if you feel like your head is way ahead of your body. This is going to help you bring you back into the present, into your actual body. Now I've chosen to be out here in nature because we're surrounded by oak trees in this location. And oak trees, I find them to be quite inspiring because they have such strong hardwood, but they also have a very strong deep root structure. And I think we could use that as inspiration for helping to ground ourselves. So when we do this routine and these exercises, you want to think about these beautiful oak trees and think about your energy going deep down into the ground and drawing up all the nutrients. In the wintertime like this, I think about the oak trees, like they're not hibernating, but they're just kind of resting. They're sinking their energy into their body or into the center of the tree and preserving it. And in the springtime, which is pretty soon, it's going to start to expand and come out. So we need to do that sometimes, retract our energy, bring it back into our body. So that's what this routine is all about. So if you can, make some space around you, put your feet flat on the ground, and we'll get started. Now, if you're part of the Communi Qi, you've heard me say this 100 times, but we're going to start in the ready position. The ready position is what we start and end each Qigong exercise in. So it's a state of being physically ready and mentally aware. So you start with your feet flat on the ground, your knees slightly bent, your lower back is flat, your shoulders are rolled back, chin tucked in, and your arms gently resting at your side. You want to feel like you're very stable and solid in this position. So if there's a little bit of a draft of wind, you can just it'll blow you, but you come back to the center. Your mind is in your body. We're not trying to escape our mind or escape reality. We're trying to be right here in this oak forest. Right, so ready position. So now we'll move into what's called horse stance. Now, there's lots of different varieties of horse stance. Some of them are very, very physical. Some of them are very gentle, but all of them really help to build the energy. Now, the traditional horse stance is very deep, and your arms are in the shape of as if you're holding a barrel. But for this exercise here, just go as low as comfortable. So you start in the ready position. Sometimes you might have to turn your feet outwards just a little bit and sink your weight down. Think about all of your energy, all of your weight going down all the way through your feet, and just like the oak tree here, down into the ground. So for now, you don't have to do anything with your hands, but just sink your weight down. So let's come back up to the ready position. Relax. Sink your weight down into horse stance. So now when you do horse stance, just hold this for a few seconds. You want to try to find this position again where you feel stable. You should feel pressure in your muscles, but not in your joints. Okay, come back up to the ready position. Good. Settle yourself again. Back down into this horse stance. Sink the energy down into the ground. Your mind comes into your body. Back up to ready position. Good. So this is the first exercise, going from ready position to horse stance. Okay, so let's do that 5 times. Breathing in, ready position, and breathing out, go down to the horse stance. Take a nice deep breath. Breathing in, breathing out, and as you breathe out, come back to the ready position. That's 1. So breathing in and breathing out, down to the horse stance. Sink all your weight down through your feet. Relax your feet. Relax your back. Relax your hips. Breathing in. Breathing out, come back up to the ready position. Now you might feel a little bit of a burn in the legs. That's great. That's what we want. Breathing in and breathing out. Down to the horse stance. You may have to shift your hips around. Find that comfortable position. Breathing in, breathing out, back up to the ready position. Okay, 4th time, breathing in, breathing out, down to the horse stance. Try to feel as if your body is a perfectly aligned building. You're standing really strong. If there's a big weight that came down, like a big elephant jumped on you, you'd be able to hold them. All the weight goes down into the ground. Good. Breathing in, breathing out, come up back to the ready position. Last one, breathing in and breathing out. Sink down into the ready position, or horse stance. Feel some pressure on their legs. If your legs aren't strong, then just go down as comfortably as you can. If they're stronger, you can go much lower. But keep that position. Breathing in, breathing out, back to the ready position. Good. So this should make you start to feel a little bit grounded in your body. Sometimes you feel like you have all these thoughts and you're up on your toes. This will help you get back down into your body. Okay, next exercise, side to side. So now we're going to take a little bit of a wider ready position. So same thing, feet flat on the ground, knees slightly bent, lower back flat, shoulders rolled back, chin tucked in, arms gently resting at your side. You can flare your toes out a little bit more, just you have to find that comfortable position. In this one here, we're going to go from the ready position down into the horse stance, and we're going to shift our weight all the way to one side, and then all the way back to the center, and then to the other side. Okay, so you can follow along. So in the center, now push with your opposite leg to this side here. The majority of your weight is on this leg. Now shift back to the center. Now with this leg, push to the opposite side. Good, your knee doesn't lock out. Come back to the center. 50-50. Now we push to this side here, push. Now about 80% here, 20% of your weight there. Push back to the center, 50-50. Push with this leg to your side, 80-20. Good, back to the center. Okay, good, so that's the basic exercise. So I feel a little bit more comfortable, a little bit lower. You want to feel again like your roots are down, like the big bloke tree back there. Side to side, 80-20, 50-50, 80-20. Good, so now just go side to side. Keep your body upright like you're a strong tree, and shift your body side to side. Breathing where it feels natural. If you're outside, just take in this nature energy, draw up the energy from the earth, drawing the energy down from the sky into your body. Now you're going to feel, by now you should be feeling a little bit of pressure in your legs. I went for an hour-and-a-half long run yesterday, so I definitely do myself feel it. Good, but if you feel pressure, just relax. Relax your hips, move them around, find a comfortable position. Grounded energy. Good, couple of more. You want to maintain control the whole time. Maintain your balance. On uneven surface like this, sometimes your foot will slip around, and so you want to maintain your balance, always being aware of your feet. So you may feel, as we go along here, you feel like, oh, I feel like I want to go lower now. That's your muscles relaxing, your body aligning. Good, and back to the center. Good. You can shake out your legs a little bit. Feel that? I feel it. It's good. So all these exercises are very body-centered because our mind can be reeling and having all these thoughts. When we start putting our energy to our body, particularly our legs, we come back to the present moment. Okay, next exercise will be from ready position to horse stance to what's called bow stance. Okay, I show you. Ready position, we go down to horse stance. Now we shift our weight to one side and turn the hips. And as I turn my hips, see my toe comes up, And now we push with the back foot forward. And this is bow stance. Body's upright, weight is going down. Push with this leg back to the center, turn the hips, come back to the ready position or horse stance. Okay, other side. Shift the weight to this side here, turn the hips, push forward, bow stance. Push with this leg back, come to the center, turn back to the center, horse stance. Okay, so this is a fluid movement. We go back and forth, and you just have to do it a few times, and you'll get the proper rhythm of it. Okay, so horse stance. Turn to one side, toe comes up, pushing forward, pushing back, turn the hips back to center, weight goes to this side, turn the hips, pushing forward. Knee doesn't go past the toe, push back, turn the hips back to center, horse stance, sink the energy down, turn, push forward. Good, come back, push back, turn the hips back to the center, horse stance. Breathing deeply. Shift the weight to the side, turn, push forward, bow stance. Push back, back to the center, horse stance. Good. Shift the weight to the side, turn the hips, push forward, upright, turn the hips, back to the center. Good. I have to readjust here because my feet are slipping out. Good. Weight to one side, turn the hips, push forward, bow stance, body's upright, push back, back to the center, and horse stance. Good. Push to one side, toe comes up, pushing forward, bow stance. Good, so try to make sure you have balance. You can do this at your own pace now. Try to make sure your feet feel strong and grounded in the ground. Have a visitor. Good, and back to the center. Good, so shake out your legs a little bit. Now again, do you feel that pressure in your legs? You feel yourself maybe working up a little bit of a sweat? That's what these grounding exercises will do. Now we'll go through a little bit of routine, just one after another, and you'll feel how it pulls you back into your body. Okay, so this one is going to be the same sort of exercise, same horse stance to bow stance, but then we're going to do one opening exercise. Come back to the center, and then horse stance, and then opening exercise. If you haven't done the opening exercise before, it's a really good exercise that will help rejuvenate and energize your body, but also calm it down when you need it to be. We'll start in the horse stance or ready position. Okay. Now drop down to horse stance. Opening exercise. Breathing in, hands come up and around. Breathing out as the hands come down the center. Good. Now turn to one side, shift the weight to the side, hip comes up, go forward, bow stance, opening exercise. Breathing out. Good. Push back to the center. Good. Other side now. Breathing in, opening exercise, and breathing out. Back to the center. Very good. Turn. Breathing in, breathing out, back to the center. Breathing in, and breathing out. Turn, bow stance, opening, relax the body, find that alignment, push back to the center. Opening. Bow stance, opening, draw on that energy all the way down through to the feet, push back to the center, opening, Turn to the other side, opening. Come back to the center, opening. Good. Turn to the one side, bow stance. Back to the center. Good, one more on each side. Turn to bow stance. Back to the center. Back to the center, breathing in and out. Good. Back to the ready position. Good. Shake it out. How's that feel? Feel good? So this park, as beautiful as it is, has been known to have some cougars. So if you see anything behind me, just let me know. So this next exercise is called the Buddha Stomp. Some people call it the Buddha Step or the Buddha Stomp. I kind of like Buddha Stomp. There's no aggression, no anger in it, but it is a yang type of energy. Some exercises are very yin and very soft and flowing, and some are very sharp and yang-like. So this is one that's like that. Okay, so we're going to incorporate the side to side. What we do now, ready position, down to horse stance, shifts to one side. Now keep your balance, lift up the leg, big circle, back down. Okay, now back, we're in the center. Shift to one side, lift up the leg, circle, step down. Shift to one side, circle with the leg, back down. Now this doesn't look much like a stomp because this is very gentle right now. It's easier to do it fast than it is to do it slowly. Shift to one side, so try to maintain your control, your balance. If you have problems with your balance, you don't have to lift up your foot right away. You can work up to that. You don't have to do this very deeply. Just shift your foot over, up, across, down. Okay, so this is the Buddha Step, and this is the Buddha Stomp, lifting up, down, slide, sliding up, down, shift to the side, lifting up, down. So this is a Buddha Stomp. So the idea is you're coming, lifting up, you're lifting up your energy, down, everything comes down. You push down into the ground with your feet and with your hands. So your neighbors, if you live below or above people, will absolutely love you for doing this one here. But you have to be careful, don't hurt your feet with this. You want to hit the ground flat with your foot, not with your heel, not with your toe, just flat. And start off very gently at first, like you don't have to hurt yourself, but over time you can use more pressure. When you use more pressure, this is actually very, very good for building bone density in the heel, in the lower legs, and all the way up to the low back. One study I came across showed that just raising up to your toes and dropping down to your heels actually really does stimulate or simulate weight-bearing exercises. So this Buddha Stomp, not the step, but the stomp will help build that. Okay, so let's do some Buddha Stomps now. Ready position, horse stance. Shift to one side, leg comes over, up, down. Shift to the other side, over, up, down, down. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, out. Breathing in, out. Make sure your hips and your low back is in the right position so you're not feeling any pain. You want to feel this kind of vibrate through your whole body. You want to be able to shake the ground when you're doing this. When I lived in Taiwan, we would do this all as a group on this one big square in one of the parks in Taiwan. And when we would all do this, we would it almost felt like you could feel the ground shaking. Breathing in, out. Breathing in, out. Breathing in, out. Good. So those are 5 exercises that you can do to help ground yourself in your body. Now I came across this concept one time about taking your worrying energy and converting it. When we're worrying, we have all these thoughts going on in our mind and it's swirling around inside ourselves. But we want to take that energy of worry and changing it to the energy of a warrior. So we go from worry to warrior. And the idea is that energy, instead of it being stuck in our body and in our mind, we're moving it forward. That's what that Buddha Stomp energy exercise is about. Or in the anxiety routine that you can find here, the push exercise. It's pushing that energy that's stuck in the body, pushing it forward and out. It's okay that you experience stress or anxiety or worry or a busy mind or feel ungrounded. That's totally fine. But if you have some sort of action that you need to take or something that you feel compelled to do or something that you should do or you're putting off, then it's good to do this exercise to dissipate the energy in your body, but you really actually want to take that action because we want to be really healthy from the inside and out and truly vibrant. And if we're putting off something and there's some action we can't take, then that's not going to really be good in the big picture. So keep that energy moving forward. Let go of that worrying energy and become the best warrior you can be. And do good in this world. If you've liked this content, please feel free to give us a like and subscribe to our channel for more Qigong videos like this. If you haven't already, please feel free to join us in the Communi Qi. We're an online Qigong membership community where we have all sorts of different types of Qigong routines. Some that are simple, some that are more complicated, some that are easy, some that are a little bit harder. But there's something that you would like, I'm sure. Thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you again.